Good evening, YouTube. Today I have a pretty helpful video, I believe, at least for some of you. Now you will have to pardon me, I am talking pretty quietly because I have the baby sleeping next to me. I don't want him to wake up mid-video. Anyway, Anthropic AI has launched Claude 3.7 Sonnet, which is their newest large language model. And undoubtedly, it caused a lot of interest. A lot of people are now trying to run Claude Code natively on their machine. However, there could be some hiccups during that installation, and this is why I'm taking the time to make my first YouTube video. Yes, number one. To be honest, I don't think I'll be doing any more. But I just wanted to take some time to help you get to where I am right now with the installation. You want to be able to run Claude Code in your terminal, but if you're having a hard time actually getting it installed, well, this is the right video for you. So we'll start with step number one. If you're running a Windows operating system, you're going to likely need a Windows subsystem for Linux installation on your machine, and really Windows subsystem for Linux, or WSL for short, is a way for you to be able to kind of work within a virtual machine, a virtual Linux box within your Windows environment. It's very handy. I don't miss the days of having to install or dual boot Ubuntu or Mint on my machine. Now you can kind of natively run this. Obviously, you don't get the full GUI like you would with a dual boot, but at least you can still use some of the applications or things that need Linux installed in your machine. So step number one is, if you're like me running Windows 11, you're going to need to install WSL. To do that, it's really quite simple. You're going to launch a new CMD command prompt, and all you can do is run WSL install. It's going to install Ubuntu as the distro by default, and obviously I already have it installed, so that's what it's telling you here. It's telling you that there's already a distribution with a supplied name, so that's step number one. Now, I've seen some people say when they install WSL that they needed to restart their machine. I didn't. So just follow the prompts. If it tells you to restart, then go ahead and restart. Now, the next step would be, and this is where I had a bit of a hang up, is installing Node.js. And that's a prerequisite to be able to use the npm command to install Claude. And what I found is, if you go into the documentation in the user guides, it tells you here that if you run which npm or which node, and you see that the Linux path starts with a /mnt/c/, that's an issue, and it tells you to use nvm to install Node.js. So that's what I would do, and to run that command or Node.js, all you'll need to do, and this is just a text file. I usually I'm doing a lot of shit and I forget. I install a lot of things. LLMs are fun. Stable diffusion models are fun. There's a lot of fun you can have with AI. It's very difficult to have a summary on how to get started all over again if you needed to. So I always make a small text file on what I need to do, and I'll probably paste this in the description for you guys. So yeah, what you're going to need to do is type nvm install node. This will default to the most recent release of Node. So once you do that, you're good to go. And let me just do this for you actually. instead of confusing you. So let's say I want to change, let's say I'm going to work within this directory, right? Let's launch the, because you want to install Node in your Linux distro. So you're going to need to launch Linux first. And to do that, you write WSL -d or -d Ubuntu, which is the name of your distro, and it gets you here. And as you can see, that the user path starts with mint C, mntc, as you see here. So that's why I chose to use nvm. And in here you write nvm, what was it? nvm install node, right? Install node, and you install that. I already did, so I'm not going to do it again. Once you have that, then you're going to run, let's not refer to my documentation. Anthropic AI's documentation is much better, so we'll default to that. Just install this command. You just copy, paste it in the terminal. You're good to go. All right. And once you do that, you should be set. You're ready to go here. And now, let me actually exit out of here. Change directory to where you want to be working. So if I want to work in this directory, I'm just giving you an example. Let's say here, I just change to that directory, and then I will go ahead and launch Linux. So, and here I'm in this directory. All you need to do to launch Claude is just type Claude. There it is. Pardon the poor quality, the poor production of this video. It's my first one. I don't have any fancy equipment, but I wanted to make a quick video, help you guys save time and be on your way to having fun. I'm by no means a tech guru. I'm not a self-proclaimed AI scientist or AI bro. Just doing this for you guys. Hopefully it helps. If you found this helpful, give me a like. I'm not going to tell you to subscribe because I don't really have a whole lot I can provide for you, but just give me a like so I know it's helpful. Thank you.